Welcome to the Choice Point exercise. Visualize an image of a fork in the road. If you go left, that is an away move, moving you away from your values and the life you want to build. If you go right, that is a toward move, moving you toward your values and the life that you want to live. When veering right, engaging in toward moves, you are choosing activities that feel good to your core self, toward moves that are unique to you. They might include actions such as eating healthily, being kind to others, advocating for the marginalized, being creative, exploring nature, connecting with friends and family. Away moves do not enhance your life in the long run. They might include consuming unhealthy foods or substances, avoiding healthy exercise, stonewalling or criticizing loved ones, self-harm. With toward moves and away moves in mind, let us begin the Choice Point exercise. May you be seated with your eyes closed if that feels comfortable, or simply placing your gaze to the floor. Just centering yourself with an intention to be here in this present moment to engage this exercise. Try to name a common struggle you experience on your healing journey. Is it emotional, relational, spiritual, theological? Do you have trouble sleeping? Maybe there are challenging relationships with family members or friends. Maybe you have an inner critic telling you that you should fear punishment by God. Whatever that struggle is for you, try to pick one. As you pick a struggle, really sit with it. Try to name the emotions and bodily sensations you experience as they occur. As you keep this struggle in mind, what emotions do you feel? Is it sadness, anger, guilt, fear, or loneliness? Imagine yourself in the middle of that struggle and try to press pause on your experience. What thoughts are you having? For example, this will never change, or I deserve this, or I'm tainted goods, or I'm going to hell. When you think of this struggle, what thoughts come to mind? When you think about being in the midst of this struggle, along with the distressing thoughts and emotions you feel, when you think of the last time you struggled with that, what are your away moves? Those behaviors that take you away from the life you want to build and the person you want to become. In other words, how do you tend to deal with this struggle? in a way that takes you away from the life that you want to live? Is it drinking too much, isolating yourself, scrolling social media for hours? When you think of your away moves, what does engaging in these moves cost you? What do they cost you? Now, as you think about your struggle and the distressing thoughts and emotions that accompany them, what are the toward moves that you want to use that are in line with your values? These can include connecting with friends, engaging in self-compassion, exercising, meditation, or being in nature. What are the toward moves that you want to do to live a life that is congruent with who you really are and who you want to be? What benefits would you and others around you experience if you chose toward moves every time this struggle arose? What are those benefits? Now that you have come into contact with your toward moves, and the move or moves that you'd want to do to live the life that is true to who you are, and keeping in mind the benefits that it would have as you chose those moves, feel free to gently open your eyes, engage in a gentle stretch, and extend gratitude toward yourself for moving in a direction that feels congruent and meaningful. And the next time you experience that struggle, I wish you well. May you continue to engage in your toward moves, living a life of meaning and purpose, feeling the vitality and the richness and the wonder in being who you really are, and living in a way that feels good to your innermost being.